Alright, welcome back again to Dragon Age Inquisition. We stopped a little sooner than we had planned last time because the baby got hungry. So we are in the middle of a conversation with a servant elf here in Haven. Let's see, it's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days. What happens now?
So a trial happens now, I suppose.
I don't know anything about that. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Poor little mousy servant girl. Whew. Alright, what did she drop? Oh, fruit! My favorite, of course. Ooh. Okay. I guess I should read this out loud if I'm going to sit here and read it. I'll have to get used to that. Patient observations. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy. Shallow breathing. Pulse over fast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here, just in case. Ooh. I forgot I have the pretties. Let's go ahead and put them on. Yes. Yes, pretties. Ooh, this one looks kind of cool. That's okay. Armor. Do you have anything useful? Oh, just that Templar helmet. I should wear it. Don't want to. But it's fine. That looks so silly on my mage. Oh, I'm the only one in the party, so it's not going to let me put anything on anyone else. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Do. Wow, honor guard.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
Hmm.
They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Not popular now. Fine, Cassandra. Ooh, that thing. Yeah, we're not actually going to read the songs out loud. We'll just hear them in the tavern at some other time.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still,
No.
it's more than anyone else.
He's not going to let me do that right now. That's okay. Seems like a reasonable thing to force you to actually follow the storyline.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
What's that? Yeah. I'm not going to read every codex unless, someone
Have you gone
tells
completely
me
mad?
it is
He should be
desired.
taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he
Eavesdropping.
is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
The Chantry? Well, how is he to know what is best for the Chantry?
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Seems like a plan. Ignoring would be a bad idea. I'm still a suspect?
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Thanks,
Someone
Cassandra.
was behind the explosion at the conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You
Yes!
and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
I'm not a chosen one. What do you want? Are you serious? You believe I'm innocent? Are you sure? This one.
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
That's kind of
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
Why not?
You know what this is, Chancellor? A writ from the divine, granting us the authority to act.
A writ.
As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
You tell him.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Always investigate it.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I don't want this? What if I want to be a Chaos Dweller?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know
No.
that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
This is right.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Okay. I forget just how dark the tattoos are actually in-game. They seem so much lighter on the character customization screen, so I always pick the darkest one so that it actually shows up, and then I get in game and I'm like, that may have been extreme. Colin. That is his name, right? Okay. I could try to romance him. I am an elf this time. I think you have to be either elf or human. You cannot, however, romance Varric. He already has a life. His crossbow. And his stories. I do bring a dwarf in later, I think. I don't think they actually stay together now. Sorry, I presume you want me to talk at this point. They're not talking, so it always seems rude to talk over the characters. Which is funny, they're not, real people, so it shouldn't matter quite so much. That sword is not nearly hot enough to actually move that metal. Bad metallurgy. I'm so slow now. Dun dun dun! We made it through the intro! We're still in Haven though. Why'd they put me in a corner? Apparently my name is not Baby. I get to stand in the corner. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Can't remember which song that is. I suppose I should look it up. Yay, I can loot things again! Prayer stone. What are those? They may just be loot. They're not a weapon. Are they crafting materials? I don't think so. Ah, yes. Just a thing to give you extra money and to take up space in your inventory. Instead of just, giving you the money. Hi, Solas. Let's talk to you.
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I'm not a hero.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
I just want to, pat him on the head. He's very cute.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
A pet spider. Impressive or valuable? Obviously it's dangerous. We have to care about the danger. Laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodated, but you understand my caution.
Should we pursue Solas? Well, we can always flirt with him here at the beginning and decide later. It'll be fine.
You came here to help, Solas. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
His eyes look normal. So normal compared to mine. Well, we've only been in game 15 minutes, but my husband just came home with food. So, food is nice. Maybe we'll clear out this area of any loot before going to eat, though. And give us a few more minutes of gameplay. Although, is there nothing in here? Ooh, a scroll. A book, rather. The Randy Dowager. Huh. That's quite the name for a thing. Apothecary! Yeah. You need to be careful about being the apothecary. Alright.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Alright. Patient observations. Day 2. Pulse normal, breathing normal. Still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep. Elfroot extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about too many eyes. Something about the gray. Encouraging?
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segret he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Alright.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thanks, I guess.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the wound. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that
Hi,
Seeker
Adan.
Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Investigate.
For a healer, you don't
Fuss,
seem
fuss.
particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a
Gotta
few
better
around
be
who can
Vigo.
help.
I mean,
How are your people holding up?
it would be kind of
No shortage
frustrating.
of work. That's for damn sure.
Okay. Well, I know how to order potions. Let's ask if he
Is there
has
anything I
something
can do
need
to help out?
do.
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
I can do that. Yay,
Farewell.
side quest. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Solas, do you have anything else to talk about?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Alright. That's pretty important, I
We
think.
would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
It'll help
Liliana's
us
people have
fix it.
scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Yes. tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solas.
Why?
Because you're cute.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solas. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
So you're a bookworm.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Tourism. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imagination. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
You are interesting, Solas.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable sight. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Oh my. I have a hard time saying no.
Indomitable focus.
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
Alright.
You
Probably
said you'd traveled to
enough
many different
fangirling.
places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire.
Alistair!
And Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
So, my son's middle name is Alistair, but I accidentally misspelled it. Because, you know, I had just given birth. But he's named after Alistair from the first
I've
game.
heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all.
Do you have
I
a
have built
girlfriend?
many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter.
Yeah.
Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Yes, they are.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
No.
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, a chantry declares that spirits are not truly people.
They're
Is
not
Cassandra defined by her cheekbones, not her
people.
face? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
So much people as they... I am a fairly big flirt. Let's see. Spirits are people, you need a body to will. Spirits lack free will. I'm not arguing this. Well, clearly these bottom three are not what I desire. Yes, spirits are people, or I enjoy getting to know you. We'll just flirt.
You have an interesting way of looking at the
It'll
world,
be
Solas.
fine.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you
Evasion.
make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either. We'll
Alright.
talk later.
Goodbye.
Well, we've talked to Solas, and it's been slightly under 30 minutes, and I am starting to get hungry. So we are going to go ahead and save. And then we will start here next time. See you then.